Aaron Likens, you were 20 when you were diagnosed with Asperger's. You're 29 now. What did you do in the last 9 years with that information?
I got bad information when I was first diagnosed. I went on the internet. The first thing I read about Asperger syndrome said that people with Asperger syndrome will never have a job, will never have friends, and will never be happy.
Well, had that been your life up to that point?
I didn't think anything was different with me. I just thought everybody else was different. When I got that diagnosis, it dawned on me that, wait a minute, it isn't everybody else, it's actually me.
Wow, what did you do with that knowledge?
Well, for 15 months, I pushed everybody in my life away, and I went to my computer, and I started to write. Because before that point in time, I was completely unable to have a conversation about anything emotional.
But you could talk about other things.
Oh, I could talk about other things. I've met some doctors that think, you can't have Asperger syndrome because you can talk. No, we can talk. If it's about the topic that our interest is, we can talk about it 2 hours nonstop and really not know that you're not listening, but we'll be having the time of our lives.
Knowing that, does that change anything?
I'm able to step back and say, hey, I have Asperger syndrome. This is hard for me. Before I understood that, I would try and I would do everything wrong. Right after I got diagnosed, I had a girlfriend and I had to figure out if she still liked me. Instead of having an emotional conversation to say, hey, do you still like me? Are we still good? Is this diagnosis okay? What I decided to do was, I decided to break up with her on Christmas via text message.
Oh, boy.
Now, in my mind, she'd simply call and protest and everything would be fine. But, that didn't work out so well.
Aaron. Oh, man.
Just the other day, I was at a restaurant, and they asked me what type of bread I wanted on the sandwich, and it took me 30 seconds to answer. Now, I'm usually super quick. One little question, you can see a completely different side.
And that's got to make you feel pressured.
Yeah, there is a lot of pressure, and I try to think harder, and it's sort of like running the hurdles in the Olympics without jumping.
Aaron Likens, it's been fantastic talking to you, and we'll see you at Long Island Middle and High School this week in Brookville.
Thank you. Looking forward to it. Thanks for having me.